on the finger, 1 foot out the door. The paper on my bezel, my mind on the road. Trigger on the finger, 1 foot out the door. The paper on my bezel, my mind on the road.
Trigger on the finger, 1 foot out the door. The paper on my bezel, my mind on the trigger on the finger. 1 foot out the door. The paper on my bezel.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best, clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. So let's take a look at New Jersey's starting lineup. We've got Alex Sarr, Sensi Aldama out there with Malik Monk, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Vancouver, they've got Cason Wallace, Evan Mobley out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Wallace in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's New Jersey. We're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Vancouver ahead. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Much greater, Resident Evil Requiem, the lone crater. For any event, the intent much major.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical.
Final round, fight!
Looking at how Vancouver is doing in this series.
The playlist at 6.
You guys both
And the
played
Lit
in a lot
Squad
of
has
playoff
you locked in for the next hour.
Like.
To me, it's the most
city's
important
best
game of
hits.
the series. A chance to
News,
come out strong,
entertainment,
set the tone,
sports, and
like
gossip.
getting everyone on notice.
The Lit
And
Squad.
game ones are really
Melissa
the best
Carson,
chance
Corey
for the
Knox,
underdog
Dev
to
Scrams,
sneak in
and final
steal
round
a
on the
win.
Yeah,
mixes.
you said that, Kenny.
It's gonna be lit.
Better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
Making it happen for Vancouver. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass. Well, it's one of the core as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stats. And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that.
I give credit to the coaches and players. Clearly the staff stress scoring inside as well. And the players are definitely executing.
Look at who's out there now for Vancouver. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Carter. Mobley comes in for Gay. Wallace, he's checked in for Strawther. Dimon comes in for Tyler Hero. Pass to Dimon. And here's Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hartenstein's got 25 points in the game. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
6. Monk with it. Shoots a 3. Got that time.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Vancouver has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Hartenstein, no stopping him from 16 feet out.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Outside Monk, the triple drop.
It's so great how this team can rely on an experienced guy like Monk.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Vancouver's head coach had some advice for his team over the last break. He loved their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
Trigger on the finger,
Jersey
one foot
trails
out
by
the door.
7.
The paper on my bezel, my mind on the road. Trigger on the finger, one foot
It's
out the door.
deflected.
The paper on my bezel, my mind on the road.
Tip. It's out of bounds. They say it was last used by Hunter.
Trigger
Here's
on the
Hero.
1 foot out the door, the paper on my bezel, my mind.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth.
1 foot
Rebounded
out
by
the door,
Starr.
the paper on my bezel, my
And from
mind.
Jersey, the shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Yes, it's good.
1 foot out the door, the paper on my bezel, my mind on the road.
Now Hero. And here's Wallace. Count it!
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the play.
New Jersey trails by 7. 1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And that basket is good.
Ooh, important points from Starr. And
Let's
just
hit a grand
great
new
recognition of the
most likely
moment.
the top 4,
Don't see that
5,
in
6.
a lot of
Is
young
it a hit or
players.
is it a miss? 7, 8, we from the cities that relate. 9, 10, or the scoring
Puts it up
to
for
its fullest
15.
extent.
And he buries the jumper.
That's just more defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks in the mid-range.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Pretty talented. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Final round. Fight!
Now it misses for Hartenstein.
Looking for a quick bucket here.
It's Mid 100.2 FM.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
And you
The
just
Lit
can't
Squad
afford to
is
get
locked in to the next hour.
Very often.
The city's best hits. News, entertainment, sports, and gossip. The
He
Lit
drops the
Squad.
first one, and that increases
Melissa
the lead to
Parsons,
6.
Corey Knox, Deb Strams, and final round on the mixes. It's gonna be lit.
And he hits both free
What more
throws
can I
here.
say?
And it's a 7-point game.
It's on.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Timeout called, New Jersey. They're down by 7. It's a 6-point ball game. And so here's New Jersey. Look! The three is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. From downtown. And so Vancouver takes the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Isaiah Hartenstein.
action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense. My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game one like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie. Like getting everyone on notice. And game one are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win. Yeah, you say that, kid, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Against Williams, back to Bridges. That drops, comes off an assist from Williams.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 36.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
SGA kicks to Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. Johnson the pass to Sabonis. Richard with the ball. Outside, George over Williams. Nice shot by George. And now that's 35 points for Paul George.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock him down all night long.
Out to Bridges. And the 3 off target. Going to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson to end the run. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Gordon against Bridges. Gordon inside. Lays it up and takes it in. Gordon's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
It's deflected. Here's Richard. Defended by Sabonis. And that one's good. Richard.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Williams passes to Sabonis. Here's SGA. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. SGA's got 35.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
Count that one.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Takes it off the glass. SGA's got 4 this quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Sabonis' screen on Richard. He tiles it from deep.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Pritchard passes to Gordon. Here's Richard. Defended by Sabonis. Hits it from 3-point range. Ghost coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
And he knocks down the first one. He's checked in for the Thunder. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Pritchard. That one goes. Count it. SGA's got 44.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game delivered a hammer. What a finish.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, SGA, 18 feet away, and the shot will go down.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only 1 miss against his 6 mates.
The 3 goes down.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder call timeout. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Alex.
Final round.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys.
It's lit 100.2 FM. Win this game. The playlist is set and the Lit Squad as you locked in for the next hour. The city's best hits, news, entertainment, sports, and gossip. The Lit Squad. Melissa Carson, Corey Knox, Dev Strands, and final round on the mixes. It's gonna be lit.
Big moments and hits big shots.
We're trailing by 3. Al Johnson. And stolen by Gordon. There's the drive. That one dropped.
Oh, wow, that is difficult. He goes with the finger roll. What a finish.
SGA. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Williams against Jordan. Tosses him up and no stopping him after that.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:24 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Knocked down the 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
George! There's the jumper. Nice one.
And Paul George coming through in the clutch. He's a veteran, and he showed great poise in the biggest moment.
Here's SGA. From 17 connects again.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a verb.
drops, and then put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
Here's this Alexander, and he slams it down with a one-hand.
And you just know that Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How much?
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul if someone didn't.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some distance.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Green from outside.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing big to have to step out on the perimeter.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
PG, congratulations on the victory. How important was it for you to kick off this homestand with a win?
It was really important. It was really important for us to come back home and show out, play in front of our fans. We had a good night. I think everything was clicking offensively. There's still some things to work on defensively. We scored a lot, but we gave up a lot of points, so we got to clean that up.
Good luck the rest of the homestand.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
the center position. And for Las Vegas, Jalen Johnson is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Shepard, and it's prime time in at the 5. And it's the Suns to start out so far. It's Las Vegas up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
great game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game one like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, and like getting everyone on notice. And game ones are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win. Yeah, you say that, kid, because you're the underdog. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson.
Making things happen for Phoenix. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Abaji in at the three. Now here's Grant, pass to Bass. Over to the left wing. Filipowski for three. On target from range. Filipowski's got 9 points here in the second half. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Harper. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Fears. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Fears has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Here's Bass. Johnson inside. Clark covers. And here's Grant from the arc. He drops it from range.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Here's Harper. And there's a big-time jam as he slams it right over Johnson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harper uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Bass. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Johnson.
Trigger on the finger, 1 foot out the door. The paper on my bezel, my mind on the road.
Are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he jams it home with authority.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Clark. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Johnson.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
Now there is checked in for Williams. Good on both. Here's Bass. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
The Suns trailing. Here's Spears. Here's Allen. He uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I think you just got to tip your hat to Allen. I mean, when he's hitting that, just say good shot.
Here's Bass. There's a screen. Inside. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes. Neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got
Final
good hands and
round.